I'm Tina O'Dwyer, tourism trainer, facilitator, clarity coach and founder of the Tourism Space. I work with tourism entrepreneurs and hospitality managers to help them achieve high performance so they can build businesses and destinations that last. I'm a firm believer in the power of visioning as the very first step in creating future success for your tourism destination, for your tourism business, or even just for individual projects. And as a matter of fact, this process is important in all aspects of your life, not just in tourism, and so it can be employed over and over again in any industry and any part of your life. So just to recap, visioning is the process of getting really clear on a future destination, on describing in really rich detail what your future looks like when you've achieved everything you want to achieve. That's your vision, your destination of where you want to be in the future. Visualization and affirmation are two strategies that you can use to accelerate your chances of achieving that vision and to really enhance your chances and guarantee your chances of achieving that vision. So I wanted to talk in this video a little bit about how to use affirmations and visualizations to support you in achieving your vision. So in this video, I'm just going to focus on how you use visualization and affirmation. If you want to know a little bit more about how this works or what's happening in our brain when we visualize and affirm, you can have a look at my YouTube channel and look for the video Why Visioning Works, and that will give you some of the science behind this process that we're talking through right now. But just for now, let's have a think about two things: our thoughts and our words. One thing we do know for certain right now is that our thoughts and our words create our reality. What we think, what we believe, and what we say to articulate our beliefs really dictate the outcomes we achieve in life, which is a powerful piece of knowledge for us to have. It means that managing our thoughts and our words can actually influence the outcomes of what we achieve in life. Affirmation is the work of managing your words. Visualization is the work of managing your thoughts. So how do you use them to bring you towards your vision? Well, let's start with affirmations. So affirmations is the process of putting words on what it is you want to achieve, on creating statements, positive statements about what it's like when you've completed your vision, when you've actually got there. So here's some 10 important pointers of how to make them work for you. The first one is you use the words I am. These are the most powerful two words that you can feed to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious works in the present tense. When you tell your subconscious that I am something, it believes it and it moves you towards that. The second thing is to use the present tense. We know our subconscious minds only operate in the present tense. So write your affirmations as if you already achieved them. So for me, when I started setting up my business, I affirmed to myself, I am a successful entrepreneur. I am the owner of a very successful business. So that's me describing in the present tense the future I want to achieve. It must be positive. Our subconscious doesn't differentiate between positive and negative. So please ensure you don't put negative words in there and just affirm what it is you want to achieve, not what it is you want to avoid or don't want to achieve. The next thing is to keep it brief, keep it snappy, keep it something that you'll remember and able to repeat to yourself often. And be as specific as you can. So for example, rather than saying, I would like to be fit, you could say, I would like to be able to run 10 kilometers by this time next month. So that's something much more specific, and again, it empowers your mind to move you towards that reality. The next thing we know works is to use action words and to use words that finish with ing. So things that are actually happening at the present time. So something like, I am enjoying achieving all my goals at the moment. I am accomplishing all my goals with ease. It's a positive ing statement to your brain. And something about feeling words. So if you can add into it, I love that I'm achieving all my goals. I'm very proud of how I'm accomplishing my goals. That really adds power and emotion to your affirmations as well. The next thing is that you can only affirm for yourself, not for others. So if you feel you need other people to help you with your vision, or you wish somebody would change their behavior or the way they get involved in your project, you affirming that won't make any difference. You can only affirm for yourself and influence what you yourself do. The important thing when you have your affirmations is to review them often. Experts would say maybe 2 or 3 times a day to really look at your affirmations, read them out loud and really absorb them into your being. Once a day might be enough for many people, maybe first thing in the morning or last thing at night, but do review them on a regular and daily basis. And the last thing is to read them aloud. Give them your voice, hear your own voice, and that's going to make them embed themselves much more quickly in your subconscious and therefore manifest them as a reality. So once you have your affirmations in place, you've put the words in place and you've articulated them to yourselves often, the next step then is visualization. And visualization, as we said, is that process of building imagery and sensory detail around what it is you want to achieve. And there are a few ways to do this. The general recommendation is close your eyes so that you can go to a new place and you can start creating that strong image that might be different to the reality you have right now. Again, like the affirmation, see your goal is complete. So you're building a vision and an image in your mind of what it's like when you actually get there, what the end result is like. Start with the end in mind, so you're visualizing the end. And fill it with senses. What does it feel like when you get there? What do you look like when you're there? What are you wearing? What are you saying? How are other people perceiving you? What's your aura in that space? What are you doing? What sensations and bodily reactions are you having to being in that new place? So fill it full of sensory detail. And the last thing is to fuel it with emotion. To really get clear about how you're going to feel when you reach there. What's going to be positively different about how you feel, about how you live, about your life in general, and about your relationships. So that's to invest in the imagery. Again, do it regularly. Do it on a daily basis. We do know that visualization is one of the most powerful things that we can do to propel ourselves forward towards success. Whatever it is that you want out of your tourism business or your project or even within your destination. Science has proven to us that neurons in our brain interpret the imagery as being the same as real life action. That's an amazing piece of information, that our bodies interpret strong visualization messages in exactly the same way as if you were actually doing it and you'd actually achieved it. That means your brain is triggering all the same sensory reactions and all the same neurological responses as if you had actually done it. That's amazing, because all the time you're preparing your body. It knows exactly, and your mind, it knows exactly what to do to get you to where you want to go. We do know as well that a lot of this relates to the law of attraction, and it's referred to quite often in lots of books and by lots of experts. You will attract into your life, whether wanted or unwanted, whatever you give energy, focus and attention to. This is because we know that everything around us is made up of energy, and that energy vibrates at a certain frequency. And the more you create the vibration of already having something, the faster you're going to attract that to yourself. So to really commit to your vision, there's a very simple piece of advice. Review your goals each day. Then spend time affirming them with your words, and then close your eyes to visualize them as if you had already completed it. I wish you every success with that, and I look forward to your lasting success in the future.